This is the 5-10-5 agility test by Nicole Davis. The demographic of this test is able-bodied elite athletes ages 18 to 35. This is testing for the change of direction speed. This test is to be performed on a hard surface, such as a hard gym floor or artificial turf. Ensure the participant is dressed accordingly, proper running shoes or spikes depending on the surface, and proper athletic attire. The equipment needed for this test is a reliable and consistent testing facility of at least 15 meters in length, example an indoor hall or a sports field, a test administrator, 3 individual timing gates and their time recorder, 2 tripods, tape for marking the floor, measuring tape at least 30 feet long, performance recording sheet/document. If you do not have timing gates or your timing gates do not work for some reason, you can use a stopwatch instead. To start with the setup of this test, you must use a measuring tape that is 30 feet long. You will need to place a piece of long tape at 0, 15, and 30 feet. These markings indicate where the timing gates will be placed. The timing gates for the left and right sides of the test must be placed on the floor facing each other and taped down for security. The middle timing gates of this test must be placed on 1 meter high tripods to ensure the athlete trips them every time. When setting up this test, make sure that there is a large deceleration zone. This is to ensure the athlete does not run into anything. Each athlete will be allowed 2 practice runs before their times are recorded. Each athlete will be allowed to complete 2 timed trials, with 1 to 2 minutes in between trials. If the athlete terminates a trial, they will be allowed 1 more attempt. As the test administrator, ensure that the entire testing area is clear, including the deceleration zone. Have the participant stand on the left side of the tape with their right hand on the ground in a 3-point stance. If the participant starts with their left hand on the ground, they will be asked to start again as the test will be terminated. If the athlete starts too far away from the start line, they will be asked to start again at the start line. On their go, the participant will sprint to their right, tripping the timing gates. The participant must cross the marked line with both their lead foot and hand. Once the participant changes direction, they will sprint back towards the start of the test. When they reach the remaining timing gates, the participant must touch their left foot and hand on the marked line. They will then change directions once more and sprint back through the center timing gates to complete the test. Encourage the participant to keep sprinting until they are well through the finish line for an accurate result. You will take the combined score at the bottom for their result. This time is then recorded in a spreadsheet under their name and the attempt that they just ran. The time is to be recorded to 2 decimal places. The following are all ways that this test can be terminated. If the participant starts with their left hand down, they will be asked to start over. If the athlete puts both of their hands down, the test will be terminated. If the athlete's hand only crosses the line and their foot does not, the test will be terminated. If the athlete does not put their lead hand down and only their foot crosses the line, the test will be terminated. This test can also be terminated if the participant starts with their foot over the start line, or if the participant does not touch the line whatsoever while changing directions. The test administrator will stand in front of the athlete and follow them from left to right to ensure they are following proper protocol.